timing was way off today. Hello. You know, Nick probably doesn't know why we do this.
I don't. Minifig hands?
Yes. It's our friend Ryan, who is head model builder at Legoland. He said this is the official way that they greet people as employees, and so we just adopted it as our thing. So anyway, welcome everybody to the show. And oh, look, there's a doggy. We have a doggy.
Sunny is the official Old Grey Bricks dog.
That's true.
Yes, she is.
Anyway. Well, no, wait a minute. Oh, that's right. You don't have another Poochie, do you, Mark or Chris?
No, we are considering it. We actually about pulled the trigger this weekend to go meet a dog, and then we're like, no, not yet. So
had to go see a man about a dog.
Had to go see a man about a dog. That's what you do in the South, brother. Anyway, how is everybody this evening?
I've been better.
Aces.
School starts back for folks in our state. I don't know. Georgia's already back in school. I know.
Started today for Matt.
All right. College starts today. Jake starts like the 19th, I think. So he's got a few days before he starts back. So
Paul started on the 1st.
Yes, Georgia loves to start right on the 1st. I don't understand that.
Which makes a whole lot of sense to make them go to school on a Friday and then go home.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. But what they'll do is when the weekend falls and the first falls on Saturday, you'll be going back the 31st of July. So that makes people really mad. How about in Colorado? Are y'all back in school yet?
No, 2 weeks. We had to go in for student IDs last week.
Cool.
So,
cool.
Yeah, they took the pictures. That'll be their official picture. For the first time, my son didn't look like artificial AI generated creepy, which was nice. He's notorious for having the worst school pictures ever, where he like gnashes his teeth in this horrible distorted grin, and they take the picture when he's in mid sneeze or something.
Is he like Chandler in Friends? You know, that episode where he's trying to get pictures for the wedding, and he makes the goofy
absolutely
face.
It's totally derped every time, but this time I said just do a little smile and maybe that'll work, and it seemed to be okay. So it's a good mediocre shot. That's all we wanted this year.
Good deal. All right. So I'm not sure how much Legoing you guys have done this week. So we'll be sharing. I got a new shelf. I put a shelf in right here. It's a Midway shelf. So it's a shelf right here. So
that's a mighty fine Midway shelf you got.
It is. I got it so it will hold all the I'm gonna move all my Technic stuff into bins and all that kind of stuff, and that's where it's gonna go. So
you still need to fix
and
your
since you asked,
you got to fix your Star Wars thing to be Star Winners.
I do. Once I get all this cleaned up, that may be the next product to make it the fake Lego Star Wars. So
last night in bed, I hadn't watched any Angus videos for a while, so I watched the last 3. And Timbertron, I'm literally busting a gut laughing. And Thomas is like, "What is so?" And I'm like, "It's like, first of all, the setup is so long, but let me just show you the Timbertron." I want Timbertron.
Well, the Cybertron makes me gag. He'll laugh every time because Optimus Prime and he's Cyber is perfect, so perfect. Nick, do you know about those videos? Do you know who we're talking about?
I've heard of him, but I haven't watched any of the videos.
There's like, I think we're up. Is he up to 90? No.
Well, the latest videos are not related to the Blacktron Renegade. They're the new little spins on the space car thing.
Right. So yeah, but it is worthwhile to absorb the humor and understand where it's all coming from, to go back and watch his reels from the beginning. And that's all he posts. Yeah. That's all he's been posting lately, is just these reels. And Hollywood is doing an injustice by not having him produce something, but we're gaining benefit because he's making our Instagram feeds entertaining.
Oh, yeah.
It's
he had kind of stopped posting for a couple of weeks, and I'm like, "Were we done? I was not ready to be done. I was not emotionally prepared for this series to be done, and then he comes roaring back with a couple more. So
Yeah. Well, and I mean, and it's not like he didn't. I mean, each one of those recent 2 videos, it's like 8 or 10 sets a piece. So it's not like he's been sitting around doing nothing. He's cranked out some content. He just did a little prep work for it. So,
did you happen to catch his series he did before, where he was doing the book libraries, going around town and rearranging book libraries?
Yeah.
That was kind of his. Whatever is it? THX 1138, the movie that Lucas did before Star Wars. That's what that is. He was building up, and then he started. He got the content together for the Blacktron series. So, if you don't know, Angus is former director, writer, animator from Pixar, Lego fan, and he's all of a sudden just been doing these whole series of additions to the Blacktron Renegade, and they're hilarious. You got to go to the first one to catch all the jokes that stretch all the way through. So he's a great storyteller. So it's great.
And he also has like really good comedic timing. Like, it's one thing to like make something visually funny, which he can do, but he also has the delivery, or he edits it. But like his deadpan is first class. What?
Yes.
but he's using a voice modulator on top of it all, which is really entertaining.
Yeah. That's also weird and hilarious at the same time. So,
but the running jokes are it's the running jokes that are like.
Can you guys put a link in the chat for those of us who have never seen it?
I just shared the name.
It's
I think.
Instagram, just Angus McLean, I think, right?
Hang on, I'll pull it up and put it.
I thought I posted in the chat, but doesn't look like it's coming through.
I don't know.
You have to be a
you
mod
haven't
to
called
post
me either.
links.
Yeah, you need to go back to it is worth the probably what now 30-40 minutes it's going to take you to go through them all. And who we lose?
There goes Jeff.
Jeff left.
Apparently, the link blew up his computer.
The link blew up his computer. They found him.
Did the squirrels?
He's back.
Did the beavers stop holding hands or something?
No, I tried posting in the chat in StreamYard and it doesn't work. I also tried posting in the chat on YouTube and it's not coming up.
Well, yeah, it's telling me this comment has failed to post as for Zoom. Evidently,
I
I
think
no
we
longer
disconnected from YouTube again.
Yeah.
Oh, are we?
I think so.
So, Chris,
No,
you're
we
gonna have
got
to go to the
viewers from
private
YouTube.
chat, grab the link, and then post it in the comments.
Yeah, no, it's not even. Let me try this again.
Here, I'll give it a shot. Because you guys put in the private chat, and I'm a mod, so let's find
If you're
out
still listening and viewing at this point, all right. Yeah, Motos went through.
Yeah, Motos went through, but mine didn't. The first one I said didn't. I don't know if this one will.
You're posting as the man of the United States, you evil Canadian.
The message got stopped for a tariff, Jeff.
Yep.
You got to put a nickel in the computer.
So
I'm known as a Canadian sympathizer, so that's why it wouldn't post for me. So,
yeah.
I had a Bricklink order to Canada, and I calculated the shipping, and they still ordered it. And I got a message that said that they had to pay a $65.
Oh, you're that guy. You're the one that they. Because I saw that on Canadian or on a Facebook group.
you're famous.
Yeah, but you know what it was? You sent it USPS. You sent it UPS.
Yeah, that was the cheapest shipping. I was trying to save them money.
Yeah, but UPS, all the carriers, FedEx, UPS, when something comes into Canada, they automatically will put it through customs because they bill $30+ per package.
I
So
felt
they're
so
just
bad.
making money. That's all they're doing.
So I've only ever mailed to Canada using the postal service, but UPS came up cheaper. So I was like, I'll save them a couple of bucks.
If you
Apparently,
do it again, just do it as USPS.
If you do it again, the Canadians are coming after you.
I don't
right?
think they're
No,
going to
we're
buy
already
from
coming.
America
Don't want
again.
that.
Like, I felt like it ended up costing, and mind you, I lied on the customs form. I said the item was only worth $50.
Well,
and
here
it was
comes-
a $100 item.
Here comes Ice. He
Yo,
lied on his.
Dude, they're
he
coming
lied
after you,
on his-
man. You just admitted to mail fraud on my show.
Yeah,
Thank
way
you.
to go. Yeah, way to go.
Oh me. All right. So our purpose tonight is to hang out and talk, but also we there you are, VW. You're there.
Yeah.
You go. Anyway, we're probably gonna make fun of the rumored Lego Death Star $100 or $1,000 Lego set and everything. We can't post pictures. We're not going to post pictures, but they're available on the internet is easy for you to find. But
The depth slice.
yeah, let's spin around the room. It's been a minute since Nick has been with us. Nick, how are you? What is up in your
Yeah.
Lego world?
Doing all right. Just trying to crank out a bunch of food before this this little mini BrickCon here in Atlanta.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, finished that BLT build recently, and I'm working on breakfast right now. I've got I'm dropping
I'm
stuff.
working on breakfast.
But I it's not complete. Obviously, the colors are a little bit off, but I'm working on a cinnamon bun right now,
Nice.
Nice.
using that new snail piece from the Friendly Snails. So that's going in the breakfast build once it's complete. But yeah, that's
Okay.
pretty much it.
Can I make a request? Could you make a Waffle House build? I mean, can you make scattered, smothered, and covered? Is that possible?
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be bars or swords or something for the hash brown. I don't
I
know.
have thrown down the greasy gauntlet, bro, and you get it.
This one's gonna be. It's gonna have some Waffle House stuff in it. It's just not gonna be full on Waffle House.
All right. You got to have the half-smoked cigar, the whole, and pills of meth. And anyway,
Ooh, I like it.
nice.
The
Yeah.
ketchup bottle behind you is spectacularly good.
Oh, thank you. And then I've got my little sugar packets. The color's kind of hard to show up. But it's pink, yellow, and blue. So it's coming together slowly, but I should have it done in time.
I really liked on your last build the burger basket. You actually built the red basket, and that was
Yeah.
darn impressive.
Thank you.
Can you
It's
show
a bunch
that?
of
Can you pop
droid
that on-
arms and skeleton arms. What was that?
Can you pop that on the screen? Can we see it?
How do I do that?
If you put it in a tab, then you can share the tab or whatever.
Okay, let's see.
It's really cool if you haven't seen
Sorry, give me just a second.
it. This guy.
Wait, we defeated the
If
youngest
it'll
panel
load.
member with technology. This is amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I have it in a new tab. How?
Then go to at the bottom. Maybe it's I don't know how
This little screen share thing.
Yeah, the little plus
yeah.
sign in the screen. Yeah.
All right.
Today was the first day of class, and I was thankful that there were no technological snafus. Like all my videos played. I didn't have to like look in the back and be like, "Is this thing on?"
All right, there it is. Yes, that's so great.
Cool. That's
And
great.
now I want onion rings. Damn you.
So
Yes.
is that red tubing? Or is that
Yes,
all
it is,
robot
and it's
arm?
connected by the 6 long little like Ninjago hilts.
Got it.
You
Yeah, I
can see it a little bit right there
I
with
see
some
those.
studs on them to kind of give it a little more support.
I'm gonna guess though that basket is not the most sturdy thing you've ever built.
It's once I got the tubing on there, it's solid. I was
Is it really?
really
Yep,
surprised.
absolutely.
Now-
Once you lock it all in, it should
Okay.
hold.
Yeah, having 3 of 4 tubes on there, disaster. But getting
There it is.
all it was 4 on each layer. There's 2
Yeah.
layers, but like getting that first layer once it's on, you can shake that thing and it won't go anywhere. So
Wow, cool.
yeah.
Now I
You
understand.
erased the skull off that sail, or is that the way it was?
No, that's the Barracuda base sail. It's the big one.
Did you just flip it over, or did you like leave it to make it taller?
So I ironed it
Ironed it.
to kind of keep it in shape, but then the pieces I ironed inward, I wrapped around the tubing to help
Okay.
keep it in
Oh.
place as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
There were some dark arts involved, no matter how you slice it.
Yeah, I mean the red base plate getting cut up was it hurt some people, but yeah,
Crimes against Lego. Yeah,
It's your
we've
Lego.
got
You can do whatever you want with it, man.
We've got
exactly.
a customs violation and a crime against Lego already on the show, and we're only like 20 minutes in.
It's true.
And I had to
It's
cut
true.
some of the flex
Felony
tube to get it to be the right lengths too. So
That's
We
legal.
haven't, we,
That's
we haven't
legal.
gotten to Dana's crime, so I mean, like,
I know. It's like watching what used to be headline news, and it's all murders and everything. So,
If it bleeds, it leads.
Wow.
what has Dana cut?
I think that's the most American thing I've heard
or
this today.
spiked this week? You didn't even have
All
to
right,
deface
Moto, what's
Dana didn't even have to deface any Lego to build his mini creatures, did he? Like those are just like pure.
Yeah, no, I haven't had to do any dark arts in a while.
I mean, like
Yeah,
it's like
it's
you almost took over
refreshing.
New Leaf, or you just got lucky. So I don't know.
Now I did have to, buy an occasional set for a piece, and I even went into the Lego store and actually vandalized one of their models to take a picture and then leave. So yeah, so I was still doing questionable things, just not dark arts.
there was petty thievery. Okay, there had to be something, right?
Something, yeah.
Instead of the
It's not,
set,
it's not like I bought a set, took the piece out, used it, put it back in the box, and returned it. I did not do that.
we should have a new segment just called Dana's Lego Crime of the Week, and you just or it could be like a confessional booth where you're like,
Maybe a quarterly thing, because I don't have to resort to the dark arts as often as I used to. So
you're like,
Getting a lot of mileage out of the Whatfish tonight.
we are.
Father, I have a confession to make.
on Lego Masters, I had to use the dark arts a lot because it was
I
like
did
we
that.
need this an hour ago. So you don't have
got
the
you got
corner
super
snot
bolt
bricks,
gun, just
and you just take flush cutters and take 2 studs off. I mean, it's a lot of stuff like that.
oh, that hurt.
I got plenty of Travis bricks in those colors that I could whittle down. Yeah, that could work someday.
Yeah, flush cutters, like a nice good pair, great for studs.
I do have a Gundam's pair of single bladed nippers that will take that off nice and
Nice.
flush. And then I can turn around and use a nice glass file to get it in a nice flat polish
Ooh,
feel.
yeah.
Oh yeah. I got the tools.
I typically use a trim router on my base plate, so get it nice and smooth, and I put a roundover bit on it so it is recessed just a little bit so you don't see it.
Yeah.
Oh, this hurts.
He's
This is gross.
You're covering up the evidence of the crime. I see it sanded down. There's no like raw, sharp edges. It's
Yeah.
By the way, these are not the old gray brick files. These will be the Lego. These will be the Dana Lego Island files. So,
Ooh, that was low. That was low.
Ouch! I don't think I like the connotation there.
I have several jokes I'm not going to say on air, so I'll.
I mean, you are the guy that knows how many dead hitchhikers will fit in your trunk. I'm just saying. So,
Hey, everybody should know this. This is a common car purchasing statistic that you should know.
oh, Moto, bring us back. How are you, sir?
Good. I've had a lot of activity in the last week. This went live today, so that's cool.
Yes, I saw.
Yay.
Yes.
Jenga.
And what's crazy is I cleared 102 supporters right now.
Already,
Yes.
and that was only like an hour or two ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
So not
if-
bad, kind of fun.
And now
if
that
you're
picked it up
watching,
the
you
show,
need to support this. Pop a
Now
link
that-
in the chat.
now that it's on Old Grey Bricks, you'll pick up 5 more supporters.
Yeah.
I'll have to do
15
some
people
typing
will
later
put
on.
it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna beg for votes. I just did it to say I've done a Lego Ideas thing. But as far as the mock side of it, I got the next stage done. This is getting close to the final stage of stuff. So I got custom prints,
Ooh, nice.
Janka.
Jenka. So I have 2 towers. One is the Lego Ideas tower behind me, and then I've got the printed tower. And then the loose ones that you can play with. I'll show you this.
Nice.
It's janky.
That's cool.
That's awesome. That is so awesome.
Now with extra janking.
I love it.
Yeah, and this one I have to redo. So there's typos on it. I didn't cut it or arrange it in the right way for the flap. But once I get that all done, that's what I did today. Is I did some design work to try to do the stuff. And then what's kind of wild is I also hopefully not everything will come apart when I do this. Sometimes it does. But
I mean, it's been a while since we've had Moto Polo Moto, so you know.
yeah, I know we're
That's
overdue.
true.
But do
Awesome.
you guys remember the sleeve?
Yeah,
help
so that you
arrange
can
all-
build it to stack it to play.
Yeah, so there's the sleeve from the inside of
Great.
the packaging. Before it all collapses, I'll just leave that there.
I say,
And then
well,
the-
those weren't actually loose, but I guess they were.
oh yeah, they're totally loose.
Okay.
Yeah,
How would you
So-
be able to play if they weren't loose?
yeah, exactly. How could you play? That's what makes it a 2-in-1. Is you can build it simply to play with, or you can build the crooked tower as a sculpture if you're an advanced builder. Is the concept. So it's a 2-in-1.
So this is kind of playing to your audience. You actually built something that's supposed to fall apart, right? And
You got it. I'll show you the next work in progress here.
So meta. So
Yeah.
meta.
I got it right here. Now this is really rough days, but Z Cerberus, this year's Chicago Brickmaster, likes to build on hexagons, and I thought that was a cool concept. But what I'm doing is if you take two, either start with mosaics or mills, you could convert two mills side by side. But I'm trying to millify
Did you say milfify?
a hexagon.
Nice.
Interesting.
I like it.
So the idea is this could be a collab of biomes where every biome could be completely different. You wouldn't have any dependencies between the members. So if one falls out, it doesn't destroy your whole coordinated effort. And it's like a habitat, but it would be a mills-based hexagon, and everybody could lock up on any 60 degrees of rotation. So it would stagger and make it more, unique looking if things are twisted and turned as they lock together in different environments or biomes.
It's like life-size Catan.
Yeah, Sellers of Catan style. That's a great way to think of it.
a mill's a gun.
A Milzagon. Yeah. But
I
there
like
you go. I've got it solved. I just need to start optimizing it for the larger
Grumpy J.
plates. I'm just trying to show you guys the highlights to show that I've got it all the way out to the edge, and it's pretty much a true 60 degree
That's
Great.
awesome.
on there. So two of these, you lock them in with your Technic bricks. Yeah, your Technic pins, and then you basically have now millsified, a build.
Nice.
So that's my next concept, is to try to get this ready for Friendship Timber. And anybody wants to do Friendship Timber with hexagon bases could do that.
I like it.
That's amazing.
And then I've got it. I'm working with my son to gut and redo the entire basement into a Lego build area. We've never had an official Lego build area.
There you go.
So every night while he's getting ready for, he's not yet in high school. So we're just going through, and he decided he only likes, was it Minecraft, some console games, Nerf, and Lego. So we've jettisoned everything out of there, and now we've taken everything where his toy bins were, and now they're all stacked with Lego containers where we can pull all the popular parts. I just ordered all the parts for a table now too, a build table. So I may stream from a different room once we get
Wow.
that set up. It's going to be really weird for you guys.
Well, here's the thing. Once you get, an amazing space like that set up, let me give you some advice. Don't move, because when you do, it never goes back together.
Well, I can't move at this point because I collect rocks, fossils. My wife likes cast iron and glass. So there's literally a ton of stuff. There's like 2,000 pounds of stuff on industrial racks in an outbuilding.
You're going to die there. That's basically it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're going to cart me out at some point. And then you guys can come and get all my Lego mocks, reserved or bidded on. I don't know. Someone should.
That's very kind of you to think that we're
Auction
going to outlive
off.
you. I appreciate that.
You got,
Yeah, really.
well, you guys go to Waffle House and somehow it's got
No.
It's gonna-
There's only
the
one,
grease-
there's one main viewer.
the lubricants and grease will make you live forever. You'll be preserved.
That's what he keeps telling us. That's what he keeps saying. But I don't know.
Don't.
Our
hatred
keeps us alive.
With preservatives. You're already salty. You just need more salt, more grease. And then
That's right.
Definitely salty.
You'll be
We've
like
had
those mummified foot people that they find 5 years in.
Actually,
That was
mummification can happen quicker than that, depending on the conditions.
I feel a science tangent.
Yeah, no. I
You
just
just had math, so it might as well go science.
There are actually a couple of YouTubers who are morticians, and they actually do some very entertaining shows.
Yeah, I bet.
Entertaining.
Again, you
More
have
like
the
interns-
amount of
interns
mass
teams.
and volume for your trunk for hitchhikers. Good way to play into that lane there.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
That's right. Amen right there. All right. Edgy here.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of other little stuff, but I've taken too much time. It's on to the next update person.
Oh, trust me, you're playing fine.
Let's see. Grumpy J's joined us. Edge of Hearing is here. Entertainingly Lame. Autumn is here. So we've had a few more folks join us. So thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight. Let's go. Jeff Van Winden, you're right here. Next button over. So how are you, sir?
I am good. Trying to figure out why I've gotten like 8 Bricklink orders in the past 12 hours. Considering that during the last week I've gotten 1 or 2. Just kind of weird, but anyway, the world works in weird ways. I am pretty much ready for our next convention next weekend, or this weekend coming up, Brick-a-Many. I'm waiting for some parts to come in tomorrow from Shop at Home, or Lego Bricks and Pieces. You know what? I don't know if you guys experience this, but if you say Shop at Home now, people are like, "What?"
You're right.
Because that's what we used to call it. But anyways, so those will be in tomorrow, and then I'll basically put the part of the keep into a box as well and get it all loaded up. I leave on Thursday morning, and we're in a heat wave right now. It's extremely humid for Canada, or for at least my area. We've had heat warnings in that past few days, so loading my trailer will be interesting, but we'll see what happens. Also, since you asked, we start school in 4 weeks. Because you never did ask. But anyways, that's just
I was about to, and then we needed to get the show rolling. But yes.
Anyway.
Jeff, no spontaneous human combustion while loading the trailer.
Well, I'll try not to. Yeah. But yeah, that's about it. I got my order from Denmark in, and yes, I bought some of the gray scorpions because Fleabnork statues.
Nice.
Somewhere at some point, I'll probably build one. Yeah, that's
Sounds good.
That is an excellent example. Fleabnork statues.
Yeah.
Or they're like
maybe
gargoyles.
possibly some gargoyles or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. So
I love it.
So yeah, that's about it. I think I actually have nothing really other than that. Waiting for parts, I have nothing really ongoing because I've been going crazy for the last week, just getting all these little jobs done. I built an extra boat for my harbor. I redid the top of my tallest tower. This is the old one. I've basically created something a little nicer. Just doing fixes here and there, trying to improve it.
Is this the last journey for the castle?
No, it's going to Toronto in November to Brixton the 6th, and after that, I'm not sure. As I was packing the castle this past few days, I was thinking of an expansion again. So if that happens, then it will return.
Okay.
But it's just a question of can I fit it into the current bins? So because it'd be another 2 foot by 10 foot extension, so it'd be a little big.
Cool. Grubby J asks, is anybody going to the Atlanta show in 2 weeks? I know Nick is, right?
Yes.
Anybody else going to be making it to the show?
I got no info really, so I didn't plan to do it. However, I am going to try and set up for the new Lego store grand opening that will be in 2 weeks. So it's not the same weekend, but I don't know. Time will tell.
There's more information that came out about that, I guess.
I reached out to one of our lug members today who was supposed to be the coordinator for this, asking questions, and he's like, "Oh, I was waiting for more information." And I'm like, "Well, then here's what you need to do. You need to contact the managers and get things rolling." So we'll see.
Because I wouldn't mind putting some stuff up there. I don't know what's
Here's the part that is very frustrating about this is that like 2 months ago they were like urgent. We have to schedule a Zoom call like tomorrow because there's this thing, and then nothing. Literally nothing. No communication for
But
a
isn't
month
that-
and a half. But it was urgent 2 months ago.
But that's typical, right? That's Lego. That's Lego.
Hurry up and wait.
It's
So
Lego.
is the store closed in before the moon?
No, North Point will close on Sunday this week.
Wow.
And they will open up. Is it the 31st or the 1st? I think. I forget.
That's
Either way,
weird.
it's either the last day of the month or the first day of the month coming up for the new store.
And by the way, Mark, a voice from our past saying Nork. Hello, Tim Deering. Anyway, let's see who we haven't been to. Matt, what is up in your Lego world?
The only real Lego-y thing that happened today, it was the first day of classes, and I have a couple of slides. I'm like, who is this guy that's teaching the class? And one of my slides is like, I'm a Lego nerd. So I outed myself to my students as a big Lego person. But that's about the only Lego thing that I really did, because the day after last show, I got a sciatic nerve inflammation that pretty much waylaid me for the last like about 4 or 5 days. I was semi-functional. I only slept through the night, like portions of it. I still limped around campus, but I'm slowly getting better. So I've been, thankfully, I live in Georgia and not Ontario. So I've been going to the pool. So that's why I'm Aquamat. I've been going to the pool doing aquatherapy.
All of our pools are open and we have free health care. Do you want to restate that statement?
I can't imagine. My pool was kind of chilly on Wednesday and Thursday. I can imagine the air temperature.
Again, we're in a heat wave.
We've got a heat wave. That's true. I sent Jeff I posted a picture a while back when like Atlanta was actually like the coolest spot in the continental United States. Every other part of the United States was actually warmer than Atlanta. So we have not had a heat wave. We've had some humidity, but we've not had a heat wave. But I'm very, very close to having a almost clean workspace. So the long stowing away of stuff, the end is in sight. So this is very exciting, and I've got 2 ideas I want to work on, but I kind of need to get that. I need to get that empty space going before I can do that. So.
Okay, so I'm sitting here. The only thing I can think of is you at aquatherapy is you and like a bunch of 80-year-old women, you know, with the things.
The caps?
Yeah. And the one guy with a stogie going, I don't know why I'm here. By the way, you know that the Tim Deering figure, the Dr. Terrible figure, the face on that is from the original Jango Fett, and it's worth like a bunch of money. So, like, it's $100 face.
Are you serious?
Yes, it is. I still have one somewhere. That's him. All right, Dana, what you got?
Oh, I thought you were going to go to Mark.
Oh, I haven't
first.
gone to Mark yet. I'm sorry, Mark. Mark. How are you, sir?
Okay, I have done no Lego for a couple of weeks, so you can go to Dana.
Wow, that was fantastic.
That's great.
That was
I
You made your
haven't
bubble
done
load.
anything. I haven't been down here.
that's so good. That's quality entertainment.
Yes.
Quality entertainment.
Thank
Well,
you.
if Mark had, given me like, I don't know, 5 minutes, give or take, I would have the one Lego thing that I did last week that I was going to show you, and then I wasn't able to make the show last week. And then so I actually got to spend time and hang out with a certain friend of the show this weekend, and I gifted him what I had built. So I'm having to rebuild it.
What was he just visiting town, or what was going on?
So they were, for those of you who don't know where I'm being cryptic of, Simon Liu, Canadian fame, brickmaster from Chicago.
Yeah, Simon's incredible, man. Simox.
The
Sorry, did you
grand,
just-
I would say he is probably the reason that we all do tokens and that we do fun little gifts for each other. He is the Lego ambassador of Lego ambassadors. There he is. So he was at Brick Fair, Virginia, Chantilly, and he and Simon from Virginia of New Hashima fame, big top tower, great builder, another great guy. They did a pilgrimage to Cape Canaveral, and so on their return trip, as they're heading up to New York, they stopped in here, spent the night at Brian and Meredith's house, and I was invited to come over and hang out and have tacos and chit the chat. And knowing he was here, I was like, "This is perfect opportunity. I'm going to take him a frog mech." So I am in the midst of finishing it up, but I did swap out to do a red frog for it so that it doesn't blend in with the green mech that I'm doing. So this was the red frog to go with it. And he fits underneath the canopy. So if we go on and talk about some other stuff, by the time we're done, I can at least show you guys what I built if you haven't seen it. Other than that, that's about it.
That's about it.
That's about it. Like everyone else, it's been a light Lego week. Yeah,
it has been. And speaking of temperatures, you're talking about it being hot. It has been unusually mild here in Charleston, and I almost was going to spend a little extra more time in my office today than I expected to because we had downtown flooding today. So I now have to watch tides and rain, inches per hour rain, because I can get socked in with 6 inches of water on the streets and I'm just going to stay here then. So
that's wild.
The other thing that we have in our office is the hurricane bags, where if you're not going to haul it out of your office, you stick it in the thick plastic bag and cover your windows with a thick plastic and hope for the best. So that's nice.
That's strange.
That is very.
Has anybody seen the flooding in Milwaukee, which is the Great Lakes region don't usually get flooding? So I mean, maybe we should be worried about our Mr. Polda. I don't know.
Well, he's in Minnesota. So
on Sunday, when I was trying to fly back from Kansas, I got a flat tire with the rental car. Immediately, then took it to get swapped, and then the severe thunderstorm warning went off on the radio, and the sky opened up, and I had to get off the highway just to do surface roads because I could barely see. And then when the plane landed, I got in my car, and then a hailstorm came. And right through the airport, as everybody was trying to get out of the airport, a hailstorm came through and just blasted every car with hail. And torrential. Yeah, it was crazy, dude. Popcorn hail. It was like little nuggets.
Not call your insurance adjuster hail.
No, not that bad. Thank goodness.
Nubbins.
But yeah, it was a wild journey trying to get home.
That's
so
great.
Here in Charleston, where our Bricks and Minifigs is, that building and that whole area is built up swamp and everything, and the parking lot and the area beside it floods because the road and it technically still is a coastal creek. They just pave over it every once in a while, and when it gets bumpy enough, they just put some more pavement on it, and it's awful. So it was all closed today because it was underwater and everything. So crazy. All right. I did see this, so let's talk about this real quick, and then we'll make fun of Lego because that's what we do. There is a new vote your build or whatever for the that's not what I want to do. Let me share my screen here. The ideas fan vote again. And I believe we got the moon car out of this last one. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, those kind of things. Yeah. Probably.
Yeah. So they have the 80s movable joystick. Hold your comments.
Oh, joy.
Cool.
It is kind of cool. And that's pretty cool. So you'll get to vote on these. You go to there, wherever you go and vote. A brick climbing wall. I'm not out to give information. I'm here to entertain. Apparently he's climbing the wall to get the backpack and the snack that's left up top. I'm not sure. But anyway, then the bubble time. I don't understand this, but it's kind of fun.
Your time is bubble time.
Working at the car wash.
Yeah, oh, it is cool. It looks neat. Gone fishing. That's really neat.
That's actually well done.
It is very well done. I don't know why Shakespeare is fishing, or is that a beard? That's a beard. Okay, never mind.
Jeez.
I like the poop of nine, or the poop on the thing. You know, it's supposed to be the
Pussy willow.
cattail weed, but it looks like
Cattails, yeah.
Cattails, pussy willows.
Yeah. Hey, don't say that on my show. Anyway, Adventures in VR. That's interesting.
Oh, and it looks like a VR goggle. That's cool.
Yeah, that is cool. But then the Lego collector's room with the space symbol on it. Good throw. Thank you for that. Very cool. Eyes bigger than one stomach. Okay, that's cool. But a game room. Very neat. Plants and Vinyl by the Dude. The Dude needs to win just for his name.
The dude abides.
And a paint store. That's cool.
Oh, by Bricks, why not? Yeah, I know
It
that
is.
person.
Yep. That's really neat. The yard sale, pretty cool. I like that truck. That's awesome. Beekeeper, kind of neat. This is cool just for the graphic on the screen. The Revenge of the Brick Separator. That's pretty funny. Like it. But this is the one. Look at this.
Oh,
Ooh.
I just like that whole concept all the way around.
Yes.
Yep.
Dana's like, take my money. Take my money.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a
the
definite.
screw.
How much do I have to spend
Oh.
to get this? Yeah.
Look at this. This is winner chicken dinner right here. For even if
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
like space, the creativity right here. I mean,
Yeah.
Speaking my language.
yeah. That's fantastic. So just, and all of a sudden you get official gray space parts of this. They're not going to do it in that color, but
You never know. You never know.
never know. And then the little show tunes. That's very cute there. So
Oh, that's cute.
yeah, but this one right here. So go vote on this. In fact, I'm going to throw that in a new tab and vote for it myself.
And
This
while
is
you're there, vote for Moto's Django.
Yeah, and then go find Moto's Janka and vote for it. And that sounded weird.
Only if you really want that to be a set. I'm not out to.
We do.
I'm not gonna like power blast Facebook and message everybody to death because I hate it when that happens.
Thank you for not doing that, but I'm still voting for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you if you do.
You
But,
get an extra.
I'm not going to be one of those guys who like hustles like every 6 hours with updates.
And again,
and
thank you
messaging.
for not doing that.
God, I hate it when people do that. So I'm not going to do it.
When someone friends you on Instagram and then like they hit you up with like, please like my channel. And I'm like, can we have a relationship first?
Can you at least buy me dinner?
Right.
Yeah, I know. I was like, can we just grab coffee first?
Or when you go to a website and you put stuff in the cart and then you close that tab to go on with your business and then you get the email that says, hey, we noticed you were going out. I'm like, you know what? You can stick your cookies where the sun don't shine. You need to stop this. So,
But at least props for you for understanding that it was your cookie that was involved.
I know all about it. Anyway, so we've got a few minutes left. It is all over all the socials and everywhere else. There is leaked pictures of what used to be rumored, but now is not rumored, $1,000 Star Wars set, which is a Death Star diorama. Have we all seen this? Everybody in the know? You can't not have seen it. Lego might as well. The marketing team just needs to go, all right, put it out there and all that kind of stuff. And I'm pretty sure our influencer friends and ambassadors have seen it or received it and built it and are waiting to do their videos. More power to them. You know, no hatred here. But here's the thing. This is now the first 1,000. This is the threshold. The $500 threshold was hit by a Star Wars set and passed. Now we're at a $999, $1,000 Lego set, and we've seen what it is.
It's
what are your?
it's actually $1 under $1,000.
It is a penny under.
It's a
So
penny under. Penny under.
First of all, that's the first 1,000 US, not Canadian. They have already breached this barrier in Canadian dollars. But
yes.
Jeff's on his phone, so he doesn't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, Jeff's doing an exchange right now. He's like, buy 7 for $500. Anyway, so
The Millennium Falcon breached 1,000 Canadian.
So, I know that everybody's big concern is that it's not like the other Death Stars where it's an actual globe, and that has been a big complaint. But I would like to counter that and say that I actually think that the design choice is actually a better idea because it will fit on a shelf because it's going to be a shelf sitter no matter what. And it is actually...
No. You missed the marketing, sir. They made you shelves. You are out of shelf space, so they made a creation that is a tchotchke shelf. It is a curio cabinet of Star Wars. That is what they have done.
You are absolutely right. It is. But that's what that's the Death Star playsets were. It was just a bunch of shelves inside of a globe. So I actually think for fans of Star Wars who are collectors above and beyond just it being a playset, because technically they're listing it as a playset, not as a UCS set. A la Cloud City, a la Hoth, a la Ewok Village. It's intended for kids to play with.
I will say, I like it better than the Cloud City, which was ugly.
Which was ugly. You're absolutely right.
It was wide. I mean, I get the tall and that kind of thing. So,
but I mean, it's a Death Star shelf, and I think that I actually think for collectors, they're going to like this better than if it was a globe, because you can see it all at once. You can put it on your shelf. If kids are playing with it, they can play with it all together on one side. I think it was a wise design choice, personally. That's my point.
For those of you who haven't seen it, I have made a micro version of it. Here it is, right here.
And props for you for waiting this long to now show us that.
Yeah. So this is it. This is what you get. We don't know what's on this side, but we don't need to know. But there it is. There's your micro Death Star Chotchke shelf.
I will say I appreciate that the dish is to scale. That you nailed that. That was well done, sir.
I did. I got the angle. So I got the angle and everything. So
I think that's a GWP or a polybag waiting to happen.
I can make these and give them out at conventions. Here's your micro Death Star. Right here.
Have to. I think now
a Death Star you can afford. A Death Star in every pot.
Yeah. This is definitely the Death Star I can afford. Thank you very much.
Is that going to be your Atlanta token?
It could be
in February.
For all 17 people watching right now, they're going to get one of these.
You got to come up to Chris and ask for it.
That's right.
The problem is that is Chris willing to give up enough of the round parts that's based at? Because that's a nice part.
It is. I have to buy some. I've been stocking up for other builds, but yeah.
You won't give it away unless someone knows the house word.
The house word's going to be Jenga. Then we know they watched the show.
Well, no, actually, I was thinking that it would be Waffle House, but I don't know. Or Smothered and Covered.
That's a password too easy to hack. You can't.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's all over the Russian media already. So
we already know his computer password is Waffle House 123. I mean, come on.
I thought it was Smothered and Covered 123.
No, Waffle House exclamation mark 123.
No true Waffle House fan can keep up with more than 2 numbers, so it's 1 2. Thank you very much. So
can't take off their shoes to count. So yeah.
Hey, July the 4th, there is a redneck somewhere that can no longer count to 10. Thank you very much. So
Yep.
All right. So back to the Death Star. Mark, you gave it a funny. There's tons of funny names for the things that we've seen them. You had one today, and I remember. What was it?
I call it the Death Slice.
I love it. I love it. All right, more thoughts. What do you think? Is this gonna be the thing that makes people finally go, oh, come on, no, or are they gonna jump on it?
All they're doing is taking inspiration from the song "When the Moon Hits Your Eye Like a Big Pizza Pie." It's a Death Star.
It's a Death Star. And there's another T-shirt idea.
But
There it
it's no
is. There
moon.
it is.
It's no moon. It's a Death
That's no
Star.
moon.
So you know.
The moon. It just builds on layers of meta upon layers of
That-
meta, like a pizza
that's-
pie.
I'm gonna go out on a high note. I'm
pie
leaving now.
than,
I'm
than a
leaving.
regular pizza. So, it's a deep dish.
I mean,
So all right, Matthew, you worked in the Lego store, and I believe you were there during the transition from Death Star 1 to Death Star 2.
Yes.
Not to confuse this by saying Death Star 2, but
Disney
Death Star
Star.
1 playset to Death Star 2
we'll
playset.
call that the Disney Star, the second one. Because
Okay, so
the
from Death
box
Star
had the
to
word
Disney.
the box had the word Disney on it, and the
Yeah.
previous one did not.
Right. But
And
that
it went
wasn't
up
the only
$50.
thing that was different, though. They updated the minifigures. They did update the minifigures. They did. Come on. And again, I think even I don't know whether this was Matthew said this or I was having an hallucinated dream or something like that. But realistically, this is like a new minifigure set, but it's at $1,000 as opposed to $500 or whatever. Because I'm sure they're redecoing, probably throwing in a couple new ones.
Did you
But I
see?
mean-
Did you catch the one figure?
No, I didn't look at them.
The Imperial Dignitary, which was in the original Kenner line, is now going to be a minifig. But that's the only thing I noticed that looked new.
Okay.
We'll get 3 Lukes though.
Because we aren't already chock full of Lukes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But that being said, there are minifig collectors out there who are going to be like, hey, I need it
That Imperial Dignitary will probably go for $100
alone.
on the secondary market.
Oh,
If it only comes in that.
Well, I don't know if, and Meredith would be a good person to have asked this for, will Meredith want these minifigures or some of them? Because Meredith and I have dealt in the past where I have bought a second set just to sell her the minifigures.
Yeah,
Are we
but
gonna get a
you're-
mic?
If you treat your minifigures, exclusive minifigures originally, especially with Star Wars, is what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
What I love is if you wait 6 months, they're popping them in cheap polybag sets and blowing the.
Yeah, is it
reseller
going
market
to be in a
apart, which I
Lambda shuttle
love.
microfighters?
I hope so. I hope there's a Lambda microfighter polybag that
You
has
never
that
know.
figure jammed in there. Just
that's the
craters
beauty
all
of
the
it.
resellers.
And that's the beauty of it, of not being a minifig collector in that capacity. It's like, hey, let's see if this blows up in somebody's face or not. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. And because for decades they didn't do that, but now they seem to make that best practice. So, yeah, probably. Because some of the I know Ant Bandit, when he went through and he was getting all the droids, he had to trade for a couple of Death Star droids, and those are not cheap figs because they only came in that set.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Will Lego have said, hey, we're wanting to screw the secondary market again and again and again, and they'll do that too, and they'll make those real expensive rare figures show up in a small set.
Well, no, there's a Krennic and a what's his face, Jen Urso, that not Jen Urso, but the dad, whatever his name is.
Galen.
Galen.
Yeah, Galen Urso that are outside that sit on the plaque. I don't know if they are new or are they just the same ones.
There has not been a Galen figure, so no, that is a new fig. There has been a Krennic figure though. There's actually been 2 Krennic figures, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Because I think there was one in the original Rogue One, and I think they just did a new one for the Endor set, if I'm not mistaken. Or no, was that not him? That was somebody else.
You need the Krennic figure so you can talk about the deep substrate foliated calcite.
Push your glasses up, sir. Push your glasses up.
Yeah, just
It's like a whole series of Star Wars memes that I've been sending back and forth to Ryan Wood. Is the memes about calcite? It's great.
And by the way, just not a side note. I just I've never seen it in Canada. Apparently, you have to really give a lot of forms of identification to order a pizza. I guess. I mean, Jeff has been on this for a long time.
Probably having to fill out a 9-9 form or something like that.
I don't know. He's writing us something. He's got something serious going on. And we're making fun of him.
He can hear us. He can hear us.
I know. That's the best part. So now I will say I've been scrolling through like a Instagram on the computer just to find the picture of the Death Star, and I haven't found it. It's probably still there and everything. But so anyway, but I just found this guy. I want to share this account really quick because I was very impressed. Moto, you're gonna like this if you don't follow this person. Hang on. I'm hitting the button, and this one is the thing. And
quality content.
It is. Here it is. This guy. I have never seen. I don't know this guy, but y'all may. I just in my whatever. But check this out. Check this globe out with umbrellas. Look at that.
Oh, I saw that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's hella tight.
That is.
Makes me feel dumb.
Oh yeah, I saw the crab.
Oh, the wings.
Wait. Yeah, that's great.
Yep.
What is that part? The lavender part?
It was originally butter or ladybug wings.
Ladybug wings.
Oh wow!
I didn't realize they turned them into purple, so that must be in a botanical set.
Yeah,
did not recognize that at all.
That Thomas the Train is pretty good too.
That's good. Another train I saw. That's
I remember this one too. Using those freaking turtle shells is perfect.
And that's a kind of tricky part to utilize. Like it's not super easy to use that part.
Yeah.
All right, so this was Thomas Jenkins Brooks.
Yeah. He's a very good builder and good photos. Oh, look at that. That's nice.
I think I'm following him. Let's find out.
If you're not, you should. This guy's really good. It makes me mad, and he's probably
following now. Yep.
He's probably 14 years old, and I want to shoot him. But anyway,
probably. Well, the guy who did the new that new Italian villa set, he's like 19 or something. Lives on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, if you don't follow our friend Andrew Lee, he is making a very good series of the Virgins of the Moon car.
Oh, that's Angus.
Huh? No.
Angus is doing that too.
Angus is doing it too, but in a completely different scenario.
Yeah, he's making them hilarious. These are awesome, and he's also,
he does. Ryan is constantly. When I say Ryan, I mean Entertaining the Lame is always constantly posting his Mexican builds too. Because this guy is another one of those guys we hate because he does some good recolors and good rebuilds and stuff like that.
Yeah, Andrew, the Brick Severe, this is awesome.
Yeah,
got the jacuzzi in the back. These are great, and
I'm following him. Yeah, because if you go to his is he the one that's been doing the no, there's somebody else who's been doing the little F1 sets as mechs. And
it was literally on the screen while you were talking about it.
Oh, it was? Well, no, he has a version of it, but somebody else is doing them like even more so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, he's done a flavor of it too, though. But yeah.
And then he animated, but so our he's the leader of the Bricks and Beer Discord or whatever, and always an amazing builder. So
yeah. His Wolfpack mech is of legend as well.
Yeah. So, but I'm loving the alt versions of the Moon car and everything.
It makes me glad that I didn't get that set, so that I'm not participating in this fad and I can just enjoy it.
Dude, you should. You so should. So
you could just download the instructions, probably though.
I know I could, which is basically what Angus did, and he makes a video out of it.
Yeah, Angus and stuff. You haven't seen that, so Andrew is doing a great job with those, and Angus is doing a great job with those. So you can follow those guys. All right. Let me stop sharing that. Any more thoughts about all right? So poll, is anybody here actually going to throw down the $1,000? I'm not. I'm out. But I've not bought a big Star Warsy set like that at all. So
I have the original Death Star 2, and I kind of hate that set. It's just a gray blob, and I don't need more Death Stars. It's especially for that price.
Yep.
Well, they keep blowing them up, so it's.
I was into the idea of it being a semi-sphere, where like one side was the play set and one side was display, but because you could still put that on a shelf.
You're just tearing it around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this one's not for me.
I was literally thankful that I didn't love it because I can keep it without.
Yeah.
I was like disappointed and relieved at the same time. Like the two emotions were like, okay, it's not great. Oh, that's great.
Well, it's kind of the same feeling I have every time they come out with another Lord of the Rings set.
This is true. Yeah. So, and I don't have. I mean, honestly, I made the joke that they're providing you the tchotchke shells for your Star Wars figures, but honestly, that's what that thing is. And to your point, Dana, it is flat, so it's easier to fit on our shelves. But there is an upper limit of what I can display and what a lot of folks can display, and some Lego fans are hitting it. Everybody on TikTok has got their white shelves around their room full of Star Warsy stuff. There's no hate on that. That's your thing. Do it. But there's going to be an upper limit of that, right?
Which is why I have black shelves, by the way.
There you go. The black
the-
shelf of the family.
The calculation I make is there's a thrift store here where they bundle up donated Lego. It's $8 a pound.
Mm.
So if I take $1,000, I could get 125 pounds of thrift bulk. About a third of it's fake Lego that you get rid of. So
you're really paying $12 a pound.
no, but I mean, would I rather have the Star Wars set or would I rather have 82.5 pounds of bulk Lego? I mean, that's an easy problem to solve.
I will answer that, Moto, by saying that we're in August here. Out of the last 8 months of Lego purchasing, I would say 75% of my Lego purchases this year have been Pick-a-Brick and Bricklink.
Yeah, me too. I do a lot of brick.
Yeah,
now that I'm full, I do Bricklink and I do Bricklink a lot.
Yeah,
but I probably
I've been doing more Pick-a-Brick because it's 2 to 3 days from Chicago and 10 to 18 days out of Billund. And it's free shipping.
And you get points.
And I get points.
I just bought my first Lego set in like 6 months, and it's the Brickhead's Luffy because I need the dome from the hat to make the egg yolk.
And you, my friend, you have nailed the head on most of the sets that I've actually bought were for pieces that I did not want to wait to order.
That's called the impatient tax.
Yeah.
That's the I can't wait tax.
Yeah, that's the I can't wait to. But those sets will either get built, parted out. It's all pieces.
Really, the sad thing for me is just going to be there's like so much Lego circle jerk around Lego. I'm around Star Wars as a theme.
I did not have that word as one of our words that would ever show up.
No, if you
say it.
So go to Reddit / what I just said. It's going to be is Lego do better this, Lego do better that, Lego let's boycott this set so it drops in price. And of course, 100 people in the world are not going to make a boycott difference in anything. But it's like, why? It's just going to be not good, hate it, hate this, hate that, hate everything, hate Lego Star Wars, hate Star Wars and Lego, always do better Lego, never good enough. There's just going to be volumes of that, just tirades of that stuff.
And then there will
that's the sad part of this stuff.
So, but maybe this is the litmus test. Maybe this is where they finally popped that bubble where they're like, okay, nobody bought this set. It was outside the threshold for what it is, and it wasn't worth it.
Do you know that scene where Data gets the emotion chip, in the movie, and he goes and he drinks the drink and he goes, yeah, and he goes, I hate this. You want some more? Yes, please. And he wants more. That's Lego Star Wars fans right there, I guess. I don't know.
In a lot of ways, you're absolutely right. But I think there's an evolution to Lego Star Wars fans because you all start in the same place and you all end up in the same place. But the journey is different for everyone. I got really philosophical there and didn't mean to.
So I would make
put in the ground.
I would make this point. It's completely rational for Lego as a corporation to try to discover what is the upper boundary that collectors are willing to pay.
And I think they just found it.
They keep going up and up and up. But here's the thing. if they had made a modular cantina with like 35 aliens, I probably am buying it. So
Right. I mean, there was
like,
what 25 in the UCS, right?
different aliens.
Modular, like the
or just make a huge set that has like every alien that's in the movie. I probably would have bought it. I'm just being honest. Like, I mean, if it had every cantina alien, take my money.
Ponda Baba with a removable arm. Like, come on.
I'm like, for real, I would.
No,
Me and Data would both be buying that.
Lego's a multi-billion-dollar company that probably has pretty good market research. So, you think they would have heavily researched this.
And now there isn't currently a Death Star available, right?
The last was the gift with purchase Death Star 2.
So the point being is that this is the replacement for the old Death Star.
This one is available for purchase.
And there will be people who did not get the first two versions who will need to get this version because they don't have one.
Or they'll get it because they have the first two.
Well,
and they need the third one. And
that's why there's always an X-wing.
Correct. And that's why there's always a
kids are always growing into the Star Wars, and they're going to need that set. And
the next version,
it's an evergreen cash machine. It's it's a tiller set.
I mean, or they could just go and break link and buy the first Death Star and save themselves $400.
Oh no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work.
Well, it's not like this one though is filled with a bunch of super I don't have this stormtrooper. I've got plenty of stormtroopers. That kind of thing. It's not like all of a sudden you didn't build. What if you built the where they got the metal scene with a lot of troopers and a lot of new prints and all that kind of stuff, that kind of thing. But it's like it is a gray tchotchke shelf, and it is what it is. I don't know. I don't want wish Lego any ill will, but they might learn a lesson because they're about to split the nerddom too, because the Enterprise comes out around the same time, and I'm not impressed with the sneaky shots of that, but I want to see a real shot to see what it's really like. But am I going to spend $1,000 on a Death Star I don't want, or the first Enterprise? That may be where the adult nerddom kind of takes a shot at it. I don't know. So
I'm excited to find out, and I will be anxious to see how the sales go opening weekend for when that set drops. I think that will be the litmus test for it.
Is the build, the extra build Riker on Ryza? Is that one of the is that the gift with purchase set for the Enterprise? Oh man, nobody got that Star Wars reference, man. Star Trek reference.
The gift with purchase.
I totally did, and then it comes with a Picard, and he hands it to Picard when he goes to Ryza.
All I know is that the Riker has to have a saxophone or a trombone or whatever the fuck it is he plays. I dropped an F-bomb. Sorry.
Did you guys talk about the
Moto's already topped that?
Did you guys talk about the Clone Trooper Battle Pack? Because you're talking about people giving crappy ratings to things on Lego the 40. Well, the
oh no, we didn't talk about that. That may have happened when we weren't or didn't.
No, but we need to
it's
know.
got a 1.2 rating right now for stars.
Did you get pineapple on that pizza you just ordered?
Just about all of those new Star Wars, and I know that Boone designed the MTT, and it's not getting as much hate as the rest of them, but yeah, the price per part and all that kind of stuff, they're getting slagged pretty hard from Lego community. Now again, they're still buying it, right? It's not like they're not buying it. But.
And the thing is with Star Wars is that there's always new kids getting into Star Wars, so they don't know the difference between the crappy old or the crappy new version and the more quality older version, because they're just getting it for the first time and they don't care because they got cool Lego Star Wars stuff.
Yeah,
these kids have $1,000.
I'm talking about the other sets, not the $1,000 set.
Well, I'll also say,
don't make me have to Lego explain to you, Matthew.
Kids these days are $1,000 credit lines.
These seem to be more built to look really nicer, a little nicer on the shelf, curvy and smoothie, and less play. The play features are really cool in MTT and a couple other things, but they seem to be, because like the turbo tank or whatever basically just shreds if you sneeze on it, so it's not for play.
Right.
But I think Lego knows that it's more an adult collector toy at this point than it is a kid set. and that may erode their bottom line. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, as a Lego collector, the best thing from that could happen is this not sell, and Lego goes, okay, $800. that's the top price. Let's not build a set that prices out at 1,000, or at least until inflation runs another 10 years.
Or they'll choose something that's a little more bang for their buck versus a Star Wars set. Like, I mean, I can see if they did like some $1,000 F1 Porsche thing, and it was all Technic and smooth line, and people were like, "Oh, car enthusiasts," be like, "Gimme."
That's like a set of tires for those people, right? I mean,
well, that's just it. You're right. It's not even. It's a tire. It's a tire, and they're like, "Oh, cool," and it's got 4 tires on it. So hey, I'm even more excited. So, but yeah. Oh, so by the way, I know not that you guys haven't seen my Sakoshi mech to 1,000 times, but I did a green version for Frogust, and I put a little. I took one of my critters and I redesigned him slightly so that he's got his legs are slid in versus the Simon legs, so that I can fit him into the cockpit here and close the canopy. And he's got a submachine gun.
Yep.
And he's ready to kill some bugs.
Ribbit.
I gifted this to Simon for August.
It's giving me
my
Elmo vibes, and I love it.
Yes, Elmo vibes.
This is also a thing. Cosbricks.
Is Frogust actually a thing?
Frogust is a thing, by the way.
Yeah,
I miss Frogust.
If you're
Lego,
into reptilian
right?
builds, yes.
Lego behind glass.
Yes, that's my Walmart's. One actually reversed it. Frogger 40,000. I love it. But yeah, our Walmarts have all the Lego behind the glass, and they stick around a lot more when they're behind the glass, because the kids don't get to look at it, play with it, flip it around, or
and mom isn't going to wait for someone to go get an employee to come and open the case.
Maybe it sticks around because nobody's stealing it.
No, I think it's more of that it's no longer an impulse buy. It's no longer okay, shut up, put it in the cart, we're moving, we're going on. I'm not going to stand here for 10 minutes waiting for somebody to come and open up this case for you. We're going home.
It's no longer the picture where people leave the groceries on the shelf and put the Lego in the cart, and you just you're like, a decision was made.
Yeah. That's when mom says we've got Lego at home.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
And all of that, and all the memes that brings to mind.
All right. Wow, we're well past an hour or so. Thank y'all for hanging out with us on a Monday night. I hope things are well in your world. Be awesome and build awesome, and love your neighbor. Get prepared for loud noises. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.